In this video, I wanted to talk about the fact that sleep is vital for your success in life. I wanted to say that sleep is like an effort magnifier. So imagine that you, the same you, or not the same you, but anyway, you go into school 2 separate days. One of the days, you've had perfect, perfect, like 8 hours sleep, whatever. You got everything. You went to bed on time. You got up at the right time, and it was a perfect sleep, right? And the other you stayed up working for like 3 or 4 hours of what you would have normally been sleeping for. So yeah, you got more work done, but you got less sleep. I can almost guarantee that you know that the version of you that got more sleep will get more done faster than the one who got less sleep but stayed up to work. So on the outside, it looks like it looks like the guy who sacrificed sleep for work got more done, but really now that he's has a full day ahead of him with sleep deprivation, he's going to get significantly, exponentially less results than the guy who got his like sufficient sleep the night before, right? So, say for example, for me, if I had some kind of assignment due in a class and I was like, oh, I could stay up tonight and finish it, or I could do it tomorrow. A lot of people that I know would say, oh, you do it tonight, because then it's done. You don't have to worry about it tomorrow. But think about it. Tomorrow I have a whole day of classes to do, right? Anyway. So if I do it tonight and I sacrifice my sleep, then I'm going to be sleep deprived for all of my classes and assignments tomorrow. This is just going to snowball the shit out of everything that I'm going to do, right? So if I stay up and do the assignment, I'll be sleep deprived and I won't get as much done. So I'll be like sort of 80% done all of my assignments to the next day, and then I'll have to do them the next day. So now I have all of that day's assignments plus 20% of all of the day before assignments. You know what I mean? Where on the other hand, if I say no, I'll get a good sleep, I'll go to bed super early so I can get up earlier tomorrow and do it tomorrow. In that day, I'd do all of the classes assignments 100%. I'd get them all done. And then because of my sleep um, you know, effort magnification, then I'd still have time left over to do that assignment from the day before. You see what I mean? So it's like, when you're playing Clash of Clans, if you play Clash of Clans anymore, I don't really ever, which is, I just don't care. Um, when you have like resource magnification, like when you can, like your gold mines and your elixir mines produce like, say, twice as much for like 24 hours, that's basically what sleep does. Like a proper night's sleep, your focus, your productivity, your brain's ability to just like shift out all of the need, like the information that you don't actually need, is magnified by like maybe 2 or 3, maybe even 5x. Um, so if you pair a good night's sleep with like proper hydration, exercise, sunlight in the morning, proper timing of caffeine, which is 90 minutes after waking, school is a breeze, honestly, for me. Maybe that's what I'll title this video, that sleep is like just one pillar of like how to make school not terrible. But nowadays, after I've like dialed in all these self improvement habits and like, scientifically mapped out my schedule, school is honestly a breeze. I literally don't have any trouble focusing. I don't have any trouble getting stuff done. It's honestly fun for me. I can just sit down. I used to have to like put like podcasts on while I was doing work, and then you just get like a quarter of the work done in the same amount of time. It's so dumb, honestly. If you're working with like podcasts or music or anything like that, It's just ridiculous, honestly. Don't ever do that. It's a waste of your time. It just makes your work take like 4 times as long. But yeah, I can just sit down. I can do my work. I don't have to put on podcast or music or nothing. I can just dial it in, get it all done, and I have extra time throughout the day most of the time, and I still have an equivalent, if not more, amount of work than my peers. So yeah, sleep is just one of the little things that you kind of. It's honestly one of the biggest things, but yeah, once you dial in sleep, another thing that I realized also is that I kept moving the time that I would wake up further back, so I would wake up earlier, and but I would keep going to bed at the same time, which is honestly stupid looking back at it now. But I would be like, man, I'm tired all the time. What do I do? And I was like, oh yeah, I can just go to bed earlier. Like I don't know why I didn't think about that. Maybe you guys didn't think about that. Hopefully you're not as stupid as I am. But um, yeah, you can literally just go to bed earlier. Like I started going to bed like 7:30, 8 some nights, just because I'm like tired as heck, you know? And that's okay. You don't have to be like staying up till 1 a.m. just because everyone else is. And you don't have to stay up. Like I was usually going to bed at 9, and that's sort of like my self image clock. You know what I mean? I would look at the clock and I'd be like, 8:30. Okay, that means I have 30 minutes till I have to go to sleep. But you just have to kind of change that to be like, okay, tonight I'm gonna go to bed at 8. So when you look at the clock now, 7:30 is like, oh, okay, I have to go to bed in 30 minutes. So you just kind of have to change that self-image clock of when you're supposed to go to bed. Um, but yeah, just bro, you can go to bed earlier. It's not a big deal. Go to bed at like 3 p.m. if you have to. Like get home from school and just out like a light. Wake up 3 a.m. and grind all day. You know what I mean? So yeah, hope this video was valuable. Have a good day.